Oh, I thought that was lightning for a second, but it was just the flash of her.
He already did.
Yeah. Well, we've been planning. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. We are so glad to have you. Yeah. We are so glad to be here celebrating with you today. We'll begin by having everyone stand for our national anthem, and if you would remain standing as our graduates enter the stadium. Yes, sir. I've already.
another time. Enjoy what you got here.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
That looks good.
Now they got it.
Yeah. There's Zach. See him? Right, see him? Yeah. Got him? Alright. Zach! Here. Get me down. Get that mic. I got it.
All right, we're nearing the end of the first half. Our first salutatorian,
Mine go up.
the arrow tool.
Should tell you.
Nice having the waters.
Hey, Lindsay, there's a light. Yeah, there'll be one on the first.
That's cool there.
So, there's Georgia.
Go Georgia.
Looks like we're
We are one row off.
That's the rail kid right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that
That's Jonathan Scott. Blake is about 5 down on the left. Other than the start, it looked pretty good. Considering only a quarter of us got to practice. Not bad.
What is Alex? My son right up the stairs. Do I see that they're pointing? Are they trying to tell me where Alex is or Zach is? See the people pointing like this? That's my family. Another one? Yeah. I don't see them pointing. Oh.
No, the one sitting on the other side of Jay.
You see the one on the end with the baby? That's my grandson.
I don't see
Or
the
the
baby.
So take the
Oh,
stairs
I do now.
all the way up.
No,
Okay.
the
That's
baby's mama on Jake's side.
Yes. So the guy holding the baby is Alex. See how they kind of like, I don't know. Identical. They probably think I'm still looking for Zach. I know, but my family is all like, that way, he's that way. I got it.
We had 420 chairs and we're going to come really close to filling them out.
Was that a guess?
Great.
Good guess.
Total guess.
Yeah.
It's more than we thought. We thought we overestimated. It's going to
You got
work
enough
out.
chairs though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be.
So I had this dream, so the beach balls being drawn on toilet paper.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. We got Zach on the shirt that says toilet paper since 2020. The year.
Welcome, graduates. You may be seated. Our superintendent, Dr. Linthicum, will now give our welcome.
Good afternoon. On behalf of nearly 9,000 students and parents, along with 1,500 staff members and the entire Jefferson City community, from Holt Summit to Tebbets, from Osage City to Centertown to Elston to St. Martin's, welcome. My name is Larry Linthicum and I am superintendent. The class of 2020, you could not have accomplished what you did without the help of others. I would like parents and guardians and teachers of the class of 2020, would you please stand so the class of 2020 could recognize you and thank you. So if you are a teacher, parent, guardian, Would you please stand? Graduates, we need to thank those around us, and that's just a reminder for all of us. Overcoming adversity is a theme that you guys, as a class of 2020, did just not read about in textbooks, but throughout your years at JC schools, you have lived it, and especially at Jefferson City High School. My mother used to say to me that the finest steel goes through the hottest fire, and I didn't really understand what that meant at the time when I was your age. She'd give some long explanation about steel factories, and the longer they heated the iron ore, that the stronger that the steel would become. So when you face your challenges, we all need to remember that the finest steel does go through the hottest fire. Another life lesson was for all of us as the class of 2020 lived was to control what you can control and don't worry about the things that you cannot control. We all know that's easier said than done, but it's an important life lesson for all of us. We couldn't control the rain yesterday, but we controlled how we responded. Even the sunshine here today. How about that for sunshine here today? I believe we are stronger together, and being stronger together means different things to different people. As you look at your classmates, those that you started from kindergarten on, you have great memories that will be lessons for a lifetime that will be with you forever. Your ability to overcome a change in start times, change in class schedules, or a tornado, construction, COVID-19, you can overcome anything and you can do it as you're set for life. So I'll leave you with the words of leaning on those around you and to persevere. Your resiliency has been observed, and your resiliency has laid a tremendous foundation for you in your life as you move on to the next chapter in your life. So congratulations again, and welcome everyone.
Graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff, it is my privilege to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Jefferson City High School's class of 2020. This class will be the 146th class to join the prestigious alumni of JCHS. Today, we celebrate 543 students and Jaybirds who have earned their wings. Without further ado, your class president, Mr. Blake Conrad.
To my fellow graduates, as well as their families and friends, it is an honor to speak to all of you. Having this ceremony was not the easiest or the most clear at times, but I feel like there is no other way to explain the Jefferson City High School class of 2020. This class has never had the clearest plan after going through construction, last-minute schedule changes, a tornado, and the cancellation of their final year because of a global pandemic. I know that it is almost mandatory to say that your class is the best during a graduation ceremony, but I would say that is an understatement for my fellow graduates and I. Our time at JCHS has taught us to handle life's curveballs while becoming hardworking, vigilant, knowledgeable, competent, dependable, and tenacious young adults. Yes, we learned a lot from tests, homework, and class, but we grew more from developing a community that shared experiences and accepted every person. Let us never forget watching our teachers do TikTok dances, taking long detours to get to class, tearing up the dance floor at every dance, no matter what the DJ was playing, skipping school to watch the Lady Jays basketball team at state, the excitement of an early release, having more school spirit than ever at every event, listening to fire alarms that went off every other week, and chanting, JC, JC, go, go, go. These are very few of the memories shared by the class of 2020. These experiences will never leave our minds and are stepping stones for many more memories to come. As we leave Jefferson City High School, the community it created and lessons it taught us never will. No one says it better than my favorite Enlightenment thinker, Hannah Montana. You can change your style, you can change your jeans. You can learn to fly, and you can chase your dreams. You can laugh and cry, but everybody knows you will always find your way back home. Jefferson City is a special place for many of us, and it is where we were born, where we took our first steps, where we drove for the first time, and many other milestones. It is also where we learned many lessons and failed many times in order to grow. We might be parting our separate ways, but no matter what happens in the rest of our lives, we will always have people in Jefferson City with open arms, celebrating our successes, comforting us when we are down, and always having our backs no matter the distance. Graduates, family, friends, and teachers, thank you for the best 4 years at Jefferson City High School.
That's actually what I'm about to tell you stems a lot from the attitude that Blake just exhibited. Here at the top of my notes, I have just in all bold caps, it says just talk, because I have never written and rewritten a speech so many times in my entire life. I have applied the principal speech formula to that, find an inspiring movie, an inspiring quote, an inspiring book, and package what you feel about this class, all with that message, and then recite it back to them. It's a formula. In fact, that formula did not work. It didn't work. I've changed it every single time, every single day this week. Even last night, the night before when our graduation was supposed to be the last time. And so many things have made me pause and think about you guys as a class. And I've been trying to figure out what to say for a couple of months, and I figured it out, guys. I actually don't want to give a speech today. I want to tell you, I'm a baby about these things. I want to tell you what I'll think about when I think about your class. So I've said a lot of important things to a lot of important people over time, and I meant every word, and my heart remains with those young people, and I was so very glad to work with them every day. But what I'm about to say to you, class of 2020, I say with about as heartfelt emotion as I can have and still not turn into a sobbing baby up here with you today, quite honestly. It's not a speech. It's just what I will remember and what I will feel when I think of you. I could really sum up my speech and those thoughts into basically 5 words. And I've got to say them quickly or I'll get wrapped up in my feels, so to speak, and I won't get very much further. And it's that I really love you guys. I love resilient people, people that acknowledge the challenges that we're facing every day, but keep their feet moving forward. And I became a fan of this class very quickly. I am a loyal fan, and I will forever be a fan of the class of 2020. I love optimists. I can't help but love optimists. I've just learned that pessimism doesn't really do you any good over time. And none of us could be sitting here today if we just weren't really good optimists. Be optimistic and show up every day and make the best of things. You guys not only made the best of things, you made those things better. Does that make sense? Not only did you make the best of what we faced, but you made them better. Not very many people can do that. Not very many people can do that at all. You actually did walk uphill both ways to classes. That is a true statement. But you did so hoping and being optimistic that the path would flatten for you the next day. And here's where you really got me. You did that sacrifice knowing that you made a flatter path for future J's and generations of J's. Makes me a big fan. You learned algebra, geometry, trigonometry, statistics, calculus, all with jackhammers in the background. The variables were not X, Y, and Z. The variables were the conditions in which you learned every day. That was the variable. The sound, the vibration, and at times the actual explosions while you did it. No one here knows that but us. I think Blake talked about shared experiences. No one knows that here but us. So we'll always be tight. While I don't love the facts surrounding your 4 years, I love what you did despite them. You don't see that in standardized test numbers. You don't see that in graduation numbers. You just see that when you're immersed in it every day with great people. You guys have heard me say this before, and I still mean it. If you want to go to a great school, you got to be a great person to go to school with. In class of 2020, you have held to that charge and raised the bar. You have been great to be with the last few years. You come to school every day. While classrooms and teachers were switching, like that scene in Harry Potter where all the bookcases or the staircases move, you guys actually experienced that on a daily basis, but there wasn't anything magic about it. There was just another challenge to overcome. While most people prefer consistency because it gives you comfort, and I think Maslow would say that consistency gives you the security and the safety primary to creating the conditions for joy. While we weren't comfortable, we did find joy for the past several years together, and I'm so proud of that. Honestly, and I mean this literally, I could go on for hours why I love you guys. Dr. Linthicum alluded to 3 schedules, start and end times, academies, the giant wood deck, J Village, the rotating library. God bless our library staff. They moved about a half a dozen times. Where is the counseling office? And where is the front office? By the way, where's the front door? Is that different today? Yes, it is. Chromebooks, Google Classrooms, construction zones. I wasn't joking either. Parents, families, and friends. I could go on for a very long time about the challenges that these young people have endured. I'll save the obvious one for the end of my message. I will love and remember the class of 2020 forever. For what you endured while you were here will be a point of pride and joy for generations to come. You truly planted trees for which you will never reap the benefit of their shade. And I am a massive fan of people who sacrifice in service and do it with the attitude, the resilience, and the optimism that you guys have exhibited. As we settled into closure, you sacrificed so much more. Prom, senior march, graduation meeting, Marcellus ceremony, all the joys of concluding your senior year. Those are just the tangible things, but I also know, having been a senior and have approached that day so many times through the last 25 years, that magic feeling in your gut when you know you're in the last month, it just starts out as a tiny magic feeling that turns into an even larger magic feeling when you get into the single digits in the last week, in the last couple days. Those things are irreplaceable. Man, oh man, does that hurt in so many ways. I hated it, but remember, I'm an optimist. I will say that while I have preferred to have had a normal year, I saw some good things also. I saw pictures of you gathering together, realizing how lucky you were to have the family and the friends and the community that you had. I saw many of you found a new appreciation for that time that you spent, found a new appreciation for the outdoors. I got to watch you, although we were quarantined, in pictures through TikTok, FaceTime, Facebook, Twitter, enjoy kayaking, hiking, biking, water skiing, cornhole, barbecues, swimming. I think many of us rediscovered what was valuable. In short, we all stopped and smelled the roses. You guys, for me, are the roses. We found a new or renewed appreciation for those things that matter most. Family, friends, enjoyed so many blessings in appreciating the community that we lived in. We are lucky. We are lucky to have you, class of 2020. We are Jays, and we're so proud of you, class of 2020. Your time and your impact on our nation will not be forgotten. You are a class among classes. You are men and women that have set the bar, not just by what you have done, but by how you did it. Remember that inspiration and rewrite I said? Someone inspired me to add something on Thursday night, so here it is. It is not what happens to you, but what happens inside of you as a result. Class of 2020, your character has been revealed, setting the very highest standards. Today, I not only celebrate your graduation, I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thanks for being great Jays to go to school with every day. Thank you so much, Jays. I love you. We love you, and congratulations, you made it. Will Mr. Jonathan Scott please come up to the podium and please address your class Stuco president.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonathan Scott. I was the 2019-2020 student body president. I'm going to kind of take it back to our first 4 years and start freshman year and kind of go all the way up and kind of reminisce on what we've been through and what we had to go through throughout these years. So first, we started off our high school experience in Simonson, the freshman building over there. So we were separated from our upperclassmen. This allowed us to grow and bond with each other, making the 3 years next ones to remember. Surprisingly, our sophomore year was fairly tame with a few exciting times here and there, but we were in a very old building with things falling apart, and we didn't know where everything was going to be. We were still underclassmen, and we didn't really know our way around. It's also crazy to think that our sophomore year is when we all started driving. We were 16 years old, we started driving to class, and we didn't have our parents taking us there to school. The end, we got some very interesting news. I don't know whether to call it good news or to call it bad news. Let's just call it news for now. We found out that we were going to be in a building that was going to be completely renovated, and we would have to go through the construction our next 2 years. High school life for us was about to change. Anticipating all that was to come, we moved up the ranks to upperclassmen, and the construction finally began. It came to a point at the beginning of the year that all the changes were inevitable and soon to become what we knew as the new normal. Sometimes you would enter a Monday not knowing where your next class was going to be or what hallways were even going to be open, and it was weird sometimes. The worst part about it all was this was our toughest academic year yet, and people had no idea what we had to go through, walking all the way around school and making sure that we knew that we had a test the next day, but we still had to go up the wrestling stairs or down the wrestling stairs to J Village. I still wonder to this day how the administrators thought we could do that and take a test that very next class and then walk all the way back around just to take another one. I guess we just did what Dory always told us in Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. Senior year, let's just say, wow. I never thought it'd be crazy as the last, but somehow it freaking was. We started off the year, semi-completed building, but still we had our connector, which was not as finished as we thought it was going to be. The first semester included us having our homecoming, and we finished with 4 out of 8 fall sports winning district titles, which was a record. This led to the winner that we expected. Although the administrators, what were your all minds thinking when we had to take finals when we came back to school? I don't think that was the best plan, but it's okay. The beginning of 2020, we saw our building finally remodeled and finally completed, with a whole new connector in place and all new classrooms. I thought our senior year would end pretty normally, without any conflict, but to my surprise, we are still in a pandemic. Getting out of school for an extended period of time, taking online classes for our last few months, wasn't how I expected to finish my senior year off. Now, we could talk all day about what we experienced throughout our 4 years of high school, but somehow we're here and we graduated and it's in the past. That's right, we did it. To all the people who said that you wouldn't want to be the class of 2020, just know that 2020 is still the best number that you could ever have. Be proud of what you've accomplished and show that we are the new generation, the 2020 generation, and we are about to change the world. Look back at what happened, but never go back to what was. You can never change the past, but you can always change the future. You are all my family, my 2020 family, and like the famous Sylvester Stallone said, it ain't about how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. One door may close, but it leads to another one opening. Remember, once a Jay, always a Jaybird. Thank you.
Great job, Jonathan. Will William Rail, our class valedictorian, he will now come forward and give his address.
Stronger together. Two very simple words that Dr. Linthicum has in all caps in his Twitter bio and ensures he includes at the end of countless tweets. At first glance, these words may not carry a lot of meaning, but upon reflecting on the purpose, I have a newfound appreciation for the message. Some of us have been together since that first day of kindergarten. That was over 13 years ago. Others have joined and left our lives at various points along our journey that has ultimately led us all to this point. For those of you that are not familiar with who I am, my name is Will Rail, and I moved to Jefferson City in 2015 and became a J a mere 2 years ago. Despite being relatively new, I am honored to be representing the class of 2020 as their valedictorian. In my short time at this school, I have learned to appreciate the importance of those two simple yet powerful words, especially after the senior year that we have experienced. It was quite eventful. We finished our last day of junior year, and how does our senior summer begin? With a tornado. This natural phenomenon allowed one aspect of Stronger Together to stand out. The effects of the tornado can still be felt and seen today over a year later, but the community was able to come together with help to ensure that those impacted could resume their lives. Stronger together. If our senior year cannot begin without complications, it cannot possibly also end in difficulty. Could it? I do not think anyone saw this school year ending the way it did when we walked through those doors for the first time, for the last time. Here we are today, though, nearly 3 months later than originally planned. Despite COVID-19 effectively forcing communities to stay isolated, Jefferson City had to work together to combat the virus. We found another common goal to unite all of us. With each of us doing our part, people were able to regain some normalcy in their lives. Stronger together. The beauty of this idea of being stronger together is that while it may be most prevalent in times of need, it is also seen daily. This accomplishment of graduating would not have been possible without everyone that has supported us in reaching this point. From family, friends, and faculty and staff, everyone that we interacted with daily played a role in pushing us forward. To the parents that have been with us through all of the ups and downs that come with life, we thank you. To the friends that never fail to bring smiles to our faces in times of adversity, we thank you. To the faculty and staff that pushed us and were willing to spend extra time at this school to aid us in reaching our potential, we thank you. The sacrifices everyone made to get us to this day have not gone unnoticed. Stronger together. Now that we have graduated, we're preparing to depart in our separate ways in the coming weeks, with many continuing our education, some electing to serve our country in the military, and others choosing to go directly into the workforce. Some are staying close to home, while others have elected to get as far away as possible. Despite the differences in our choices, one thing will tie all of us together for the rest of our lives. We are all proud members of the Jefferson City High School graduating class of 2020, and we are stronger together. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Justin Browning from the Jefferson City Academic Center.
Congratulations, Class 2020. You may have the most memorable and uncommon graduation year that we've seen in a very long time. Our current circumstances has presented us with some form of adversity. But remember a quote from Helen Keller: character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. You have prepared yourself for a great start by putting in the work these past years. But remember, you did not get there alone. You got there with the support from your family, friends, and school staff. Continue to lean on others as we all achieve more, not on our own, but together. High school graduation is a great accomplishment, but it is not your last great accomplishment. Take this momentum to prepare yourself to new heights. Along the way to achieving your goals, I would like to give you the following advice. None of this is original, but nonetheless, I believe it would be helpful for you to know. Number one, learn how to learn from those you disagree with, or even that offend you. See if you can find the truth in what they believe. Our current society and political environment has divided many of us. Remember that all human beings have value and deserve to be heard. Try to see the world through the lens of someone who disagrees with you and understand why they believe what they believe. Both of you will grow. Number two, a worthy goal for a year is to learn enough about that subject that you can't believe how ignorant you were the year before. Number three, if you are not failing occasionally, or if you're not falling down occasionally, you are just coasting. Challenge yourself to the point of failure every once in a while. Number four, do not trust all-purpose glue. If you think it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Number five, you are what you do. Not what you say, not what you believe, or how you vote, but what you spend your time on. Number six, don't say anything about someone via email or social media that you would not feel comfortable saying directly to their face, because eventually they're going to read it. Number seven, reading to your children when you have them regularly will bond you together and kickstart their imaginations. Number eight, for every dollar that you spend purchasing something substantial, expect to pay $1 in repairs. Seriously, ask any adult about owning the car. Number nine, anything real began with something fiction. Imagination, therefore, is the most potent force in our universe and a skill that you can get better at. It's the one skill in life that benefits from ignoring what everyone else knows. Number 10, if you desperately need a job, you are just another problem for your boss. If you can solve many problems that your boss has, you're hired. Think like your boss. Number 11, solely following your passion can be risky, as it can lead to inactivity if you are not sure what your passion is. Instead, seek to master something. Mastery has the tendency to bring joy and can eventually help you discover your passion. Lastly, number 12, show up. Keep showing up. 99% of life is just showing up. Congratulations, class 2020. I look forward to seeing how you make your mark on our world.
Mr. Joe Lausted, our Associate Principal for Jefferson City High School, will now come forward and read our academic awards. Students, please remember that as your name is read, we would love for you to stand at your seat so that we can all recognize you, but we won't be coming to the stage for this portion of our graduation.
Tonight's commencement exercises will confer 543 graduates receiving their diplomas. Here are some of the honors that we want to share. Seniors, please stand when your club is mentioned. Audience, please hold your applause until all clubs have been announced and are standing. 101 students are wearing the white stoles of the National Honor Society. Six wear the pink cords of Tri-M, the National Music Honor Society. 28 wear the red, royal blue, and orange cords of Student Council. 13 wear the blue and gold twisted cords of journalism. 3 wear the gold royal blue cords of FBLA. 17 wear the red, blue, and silver cords of Project Lead the Way. 5 wear the royal blue and white cords of DECA. 12 wear the green and gold cords of the green team. 2 wear the antique gold and white cords of the Scholar Bowl. 3 wear the Kelly green and yellow cords of Epsilon Beta Club. 17 wear the red and silver and twine cords of the National Speech and Debate Association. 7 wear the navy cords of HOSA. 'If you will be entering the military and serving our country upon graduation, please stand and be recognized. At this time, we honor those students who are the academic leaders of the class of 2020. 12 graduates have achieved a grade point average of 3.95 to 3.999. As I call your name, I ask each of the graduates to stand. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Zach Christopher Lovelace, GPA 3.961. Dylan Green, GPA 3.965. Joel Matthew Schoonover, GPA 3.968. Kayla Cherie Youngblood, GPA 3.972. Cameron I. Heimrichs, GPA 3.979. Carly Elizabeth Allen, GPA 3.983. Benjamin Tobias Fold, GPA 3.984. Michael Shannon Davidson, GPA 3.989. Sabrina Dawn Hackett, GPA 3.989. William Paul Custer, GPA 3.989. Christopher Samuel Larrabee, GPA 3.990. By our tradition, we honor as salutatorians all of our students of our graduating class who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average or above throughout their high school careers. It is now our honor to recognize you, the 19 salutatorians of the class of 2020. Salutatorians, please stand as your name is called. Please hold your applause until all salutatorians have been recognized. Elena Jordan Sublett, GPA 4.000, 9 college credits, daughter of Christine and David Sublett, attending the Lincoln University, major is undecided. Calliope Ann Penserum, GPA 4.00, 3 college credits, daughter of Joseph and Jennifer Penserum, attending Columbia College, major is undecided. Karina Marie Betts, GPA 4.00, daughter of Bill and Karen Betts, attending Lincoln University, majoring in computer information systems. Clara Frances Scoville, GPA 4.010, 15 college credits, daughter of Bruce and Susan Scoville, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in aerospace engineering. Lydia F. Lamb, GPA 4.015, 6 college credits, daughter of Lucas and Rebecca Lamb, attending Truman State University, majoring in secondary education. Georgia Elizabeth Hatfield, GPA 4.015, 16 college credits, daughter of Charles and Brenda Hatfield, attending William Jewell College, majoring in music education. Blake Andrew Conrad, GPA 4.020, 32 college credits, son of John and Susan Conrad, attending University of Missouri Columbia, majoring in finance. Jacqueline Grace Hensley, GPA 4.025, 14 college credits, daughter of John Hensley and Zatia Nara, attending William Jewell College, majoring in international relations. Abigail Grace Ballman, GPA 4.026, 23 college credits, daughter of Kim and David Ballman, attending Missouri State University Springfield, majoring in pre-occupational therapy. Noah Chadwick Casey, GPA 4.028, 28 college credits, son of Sam and Natalie Casey, attending the University of Missouri Columbia, majoring in mathematics. Madeline Marie Showers, GPA 4.030, 18 college credits, daughter of Jamie and Bobby Showers, attending University of Missouri, majoring in environmental or wildlife biology. Evan Alexander Martin, GPA 4.033, 22 college credits, son of Jeff and Kathy Martin, attending Truman State University, majoring in business administration with a concentration in finance. Atul Chrysanthus, GPA 4.035, 31 college credits, son of Depiti Mengelek and Chrysanthus Thumbracheth, attending the University of Missouri Columbia, majoring in computer science. Jonathan William Shanks, GPA 4.037, 5 college credits, son of Joe and Jonah Shanks, attending Missouri State University Springfield, majoring in political science. Caitlin Elizabeth Schwantner, GPA 4.055, 25 college credits, daughter of Christian and Juanita Schwantner, attending Missouri University of Science and Technology, majoring in biological sciences with a minor in chemistry, pre-med emphasis. Lauren Tiffany Shoki, GPA 3.076. 39 college credits. Daughter of Godfrey and Tatiana Shoki, attending St. Louis University, majoring in biology on a pre-med track. Elizabeth Hall Morello, GPA 4.090, 26 college credits. Daughter of Patrick and Kathleen Morello, attending Baylor University, majoring in economics. Elizabeth Rose Nyhatch, GPA 4.092, 14 college credits. Daughter of Jim and Lisa Nyhatch, attending Truman State University, majoring in history. Graham Joseph Bond, GPA 4.102, 43 college credits. Son of Andrew and Quinn Bond, attending University of Missouri-Columbia, majoring in mechanical engineering and music. And now, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the valedictorian of Jefferson City High School's class of 2020, William Charles Rail. Please stand. William Charles Rail, GPA 4.141, 13 college credits, son of Krista and David Rail, attending Iowa State University, majoring in aerospace engineering.
It is very, very difficult not to feel like I should have done more in high school after hearing what these young people have accomplished. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my privilege to announce the Special Senior Character and Citizenship Awards. The American Legion Award is presented to one girl and one boy in the senior class. These students must exemplify 6 qualities that define character. They are courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. Candidates are voted on by the faculty. The recipients of the American Legion Award are Graham Joseph Bond and Angela Carol Lopez. Please stand at your seats to be recognized. The VFW Tom Nacy Memorial Award is presented to one girl and one boy in the senior class. These students must exemplify superior citizenship, scholarship, and attendance. Candidates are voted on by the faculty. The recipients of the VFW Tom Nacy Memorial Award are Samuel P. Rackers and Laureen Tiffany Shockey. Congratulations, guys. Since 1948, one girl and one boy of the graduating class have been nominated to receive the All-School Service Award. This award is conferred on the basis of a majority vote of our faculty and staff members. It signifies that, in our opinion, the recipient represents the qualities which education, in the truest sense of the word, seeks to foster: personal integrity and self-respect, academic achievement, genuine respect for others, and the willingness to serve in and contribute to our community and the society at large. The recipients of the All-School Service Award are Jonathan William Shanks and Elizabeth Hall Morello. Congratulations to our award winners. At this time, will Miss Lori Massman please join me at the podium? It is my honor to present the Board of Education, the class of 2020. All 543 students before you have met the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of Missouri and the Jefferson City Board of Education and are entitled to receive their diploma and be added to the list of alumni of the Jefferson City High School. Ms. Massman.
Thank you, Mr. James. Good afternoon. Welcome Jefferson City High School graduating class of 2020, family and friends. What an honor it is to be speaking to you all today on behalf of the Jefferson City School District's Board of Education. Well, you made it. Here you are after 4 postponements for your graduation, and now it's finally here. Let's all give our graduates a deserving round of applause. Class of 2020, I have had the privilege of watching over your class grow from kindergarten to high school. I watched you experience successes and failures along your journey as students, and I must say the support that you have given your classmates through difficult times has been most impressive. You should be extremely proud of your accomplishments, patience, and resilience. As a class, you have powered through 2 years of building construction, a tornado that ripped through your high school neighborhood, and just recently, COVID-19 pandemic, which resulted in spending the last half of your senior year learning virtually. You have learned how to sacrifice events and experiences that you looked forward to for years, and the difficulties you have faced the past several months have made you stronger and will help you deal with future struggles and disappointments. You gave up so much, but managed to move forward with smiles on your faces and positive attitudes. You are champions. Do not let the current state of the world discourage you, as it is easy to feel buried by the circumstances. Continue to power through. You've got this. Try new things, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to meet new people, people of differences. And when you feel like life is moving too fast, I encourage you to slow down and find that one thing that allows you to unwind and refocus. Take life one day at a time. As you move on to your next step in life, whether it's the workforce, trade school, the military, college, or something else, enjoy everyday life. Follow your dreams. On behalf of the Board of Education, thank you for allowing us to share your special day with you, and our hope for you is that you will make choices that help you move forward a little each day, and to remember, if nothing else, be kind. Again, congratulations on reaching this milestone in your life, and good luck to all of you on your journey. Fly, Jaybirds, fly.
This is the moment that you've been waiting for, Jays. Graduates of the class of 2020, will the first row please stand? Make sure to bring your name card with you. As your name is called, you will proceed to the stage. First row, please proceed to the stage.
Do you know them?
I thought a tool was first. I thought that was a tool.
Go ahead and hand it to me. Atul Krishnadas.
William Charles Rail.
Noah Chadwick Casey.
Jonathan William Shanks.
Blake Andrew Conrad.
Victor Jonathan Cole Scott.
Jacqueline Grace Hensley.
Caitlin Elizabeth Schwantner.
Elizabeth Hall Morello.
Laureen Tiffany Shockey.
Graham Joseph Bond.
Madeline Marie Showers.
Georgia Elizabeth Hatfield.
Clara Frances Scoville.
Lydia Faye Lamb.
Calliope Ann Pinserum.
Abigail Bachman.
Elizabeth Rose Nahatch.
Sierra Denesa Warren.
Victor Saavedra.
What's your name? Christiana Knight.
Caitlin May Epple.
Hakeem Diagabasi.
Abigail Hope Wider.
Joelle Brown.
Ryan Waller.
Christian Massman.
Matthew Sidebottom.
Abigail Dahlmeyer.
Jaden Michael Sippy.
Joseph Michael DeFeo.
Christian Safiels.
Jacob Kofi Koopman.
Jacob Wood.
Alexander James Burkhead.
Matthias Weberg.
Morgan Elizabeth Drury.
Andrew Thomas Neubauer.
Sarah Marie Jost.
Thomas James Welch.
Kaylin Nicole Mooney.
Sydney Rose Waymeyer.
Sakira Janelle King.
Dalton Fritz.
Taylor Michelle Mann.
Aaron Riley Clark.
James Christopher DeBrook.
Caleb Anthony Fleming.
Ross Dean Hampton Campbell.
Emily Christine Baker.
David Wayne Gillum.
Haley Sue Gilpin.
Corey Brian Graybreck.
Sophie Lane Hungett.
Braden David Ferris.
Daniel James Brown.
Preston Blake Childers.
Cameron Brunette.
Alec David Crum.
Joshua Thompson.
Zachary Allen Johnson.
Kira Rain Taylor.
Cole Ryan Chapman.
Brandon Lee Stokes.
Andrea Riley.
David Tiedoff.
Terrell Edwards.
Jeremy Harold Porter.
Aiden Jurgensmeyer.
Chloe Ann Tobin.
Danielle Shalon Brown.
Megan Nicole Volmert.
Autumn Michaela Cornell.
Kayla Cherie Youngblood.
Christian Ali Harris.
Sanea Winters.
Is this Garnett? Carson Garnett Miller.
Delaney Elizabeth Vaught.
Samuel Nicholas Allen.
Ash Marie Sticken.
Jesse Lee Harrison.
Carly Jones.
Brooke Renee Bates.
Hannah Sky Berkeby.
Lauren Elizabeth Hackman.
Savannah Gail Jordan.
Annabelle Marie Mawson.
Byron Demetrius Brown Jr.
William Paul Custer.
Daniel Wayne Dias.
Cole Chambers Gresham.
Autaria Brianna Anderson.
Brandon Scott Backus.
Kylie Nicole Bradshaw Klein.
Daniel Henry Hake.
Alex Nicole Thomas.
Ariana Renee Boucher.
Jonathan William Tooley.
Emily Page Hunt.
Dawson Daniel Schumann.
Jack William Goody.
Dawson Hugh Schulte.
Chase Alexander Johnson.
Kelsey Joe Spears.
Are you Daniel? Daniel Elliott Hurd.
Madison Lynn Wilbers.
Devin Lee Brandenburg.
Alexa Grace C.
Corey James Kelling.
Zachary Thomas Smith.
Emma Rose Bazell.
Reagan McKenna Vickery.
Megan Renee Brandis.
Cameron Abbott.
Kellen Diana Lemons.
Kayla Alexis Marie Robles.
Megan Renee Hutchcraft.
Cameron Elizabeth Shulin.
Are we on the third row yet? Okay.
We will take a brief pause so that we can change our board members.
That's why I wanted can't even see him, so I don't even know if he's still going or not. Me? Alexis Jordan Crawford.
Raghavi Premnath.
Michaela Dawn Everetts.
Lauren Statler.
Jaden Renee Alabaugh.
Saxon Kane Scheidegger.
Dylan Alderbert Green.
Jake Hunter Snellen.
Is it mine? Am I next? Grace Elizabeth Mawsey. Jean, come here a minute.
Shaylin Ray Udi.
What is it? Echuku. Jean Echuku.
Sierra Marie Richardson.
Darian Lubering.
Bree Nelson.
Suliana Sophia Sanson. Hannah, help me.
Brooklyn Yvonne Wise.
Hannah Georgina Escajeda.
Zoe Rochelle Nutt.
Ty Jackson.
Jacob Daniel Larison.
Haley Ray Franklin.
Ashton Nicole Gunter.
Natalie Rose Harmon.
Shelby Lynn Fritz.
Wade Thomas Bexton.
Sanchez Lamont Ford.
Adam Levi Kempker.
Benjamin Tobias.
Shelby Lynn Gordon.
Elam Luna Antonio.
Deanna Page Crumbly.
Alex Janelle Kitchell.
Reagan Deborah Bohannon.
Hannah Leonora Peterson.
Zia Danielle Clark.
Brendan Cole Rozier.
Khalil Conley Bray.
Ryan Taya Shinnework.
Isabella Sarah Hoffman.
Gabriel Franklin Zimmerman.
Carson Xavier Ireland.
Abigail Marie Zimmerman.
Olivia Catherine Michelson.
Devin Joseph Wilkerson.
Dewan Antonio Dobbins.
Jaden Meredith Pierce.
Bryce Henry Mawson.
Dakota Cole Rummerfield.
Jenny Tanea Danick.
Brayton Van Rollins.
Chad Curtis Kelling.
Skylar Lane Freeman.
Jack Thomas Honick.
Tyler Thurner.
Brandon Guillen.
Malachi Scott Saint.
Cameron Isabella Heinrichs.
Spencer Wade.
Brennan James Jeffries.
Tyler Wolf.
Zach Christopher Lovelace.
Jermal John Leon Walker.
Mallory Melinda Mendez.
Josiah Denise Walker.
Reagan Alora McKinney.
Zoe Christine Rose Soval.
Devion Travis Evers.
William Scully.
Brandon Matthew Hayner.
Austin Tucker.
Abigail Elizabeth Dyer.
Kaylee Joanne Stratman.
Justice K. Green.
Eric Denkers.
Bryson DeBow.
Kevin Charles Fisher Jr.
Zaria Davis.
Madison Ann Fisher.
Shamaria Harris.
Jessica Renee Everts.
Courtney Davis.
Asher Reed Horton.
Lucas Michael Anderson.
Andres. Darian Andres Alonso.
Haley Biesterfeld.
Allison Janelle Baffa.
Taylor Madison Cook.
Zachariah Edward Hargrove.
Nicholas Von Monroe.
Clara Ann Wilburn.
Elizabeth Noel Hill.
Deacon James Walker.
Bo Nicholas Gerard.
Grant Thomas Straub.
Logan Hunter Kane. Is it Banta?
Tiana Rashawn Robinson.
Andrew Robert Banta.
Delaney Joy White.
Skylar Kathleen Gaw.
Mariah Shanila Wilson.
JC Bryn Hemming.
Pablo Vertiz Cruz.
Sandra Kumasa.
Joel Matthew Schoonover.
Yosemite Alejandra Fernandez.
Sam Patrick Rackers.
Savannah Hurst.
Tanaya Lachey Townsend.
Ashley Nicole Craig.
Dynasty Sierra Vales.
Mackenzie Rose Lepper.
Angelina Mariah Cole.
Winky Lou.
We will take a brief pause so that we can change our board members.
Why are you nervous? I'm the one talking.
Jeremiah Wallace Jr.
Lauren Marie Evers.
Corteri Williams.
Lexus Grace Marie Helming.
Ashley Marie Persicki.
Alexis Lynn Figola.
Gavin Thomas Walsh.
Matthew John Blytestill.
Andrew Naaman.
Celia Loisanne Fedderson.
Javon Smith.
Cameron Charles Day.
Mitchell Tochukwu Nkwacha.
Dakota Allen Barfield.
Gabriel Seidel.
Stand right there. Just Antonio Alexander Anderson.
Elliot Stephen Reed.
Audi Nakatuchu, Michael Ahana. Sorry, Michael. Ayanochu.
Blakely Carter Sutton.
Michael Ray Matfield.
Morgan Lee Werdehausen.
Alexander Guevara.
Mia Denu Rain Michaels.
Carly Elizabeth Allen.
Ilera Renee de Guzman.
Jessica Elizabeth Loffridge.
Sarah Beth Culp.
Summer Leanna Evers.
Elena Nichele Bennett.
Gavin Lubert. Liliana. Say that again.
Tanner Manshine.
Liliana Aisley Cobb.
Isaac Andrew Larkins.
Khalil Ilan Gardner.
Shelby Madison Stotler.
Dakota Elizabeth Coffer.
Michaela Hunter Thomas.
Karsten Ruth Bird. Is it Brianne?
Andrea Denise Wilson.
Sierra Brianne Gates.
Colby Allen Trebu.
Allison May Horn.
Cole Lucas Rush.
Caitlin Nicole Helsher.
McKenna Joanne Sexton.
Jordan Lee Murray.
Riley Cheryl Ponder.
Jada Nicole Harden.
Travis Antonio Peterson Smith.
Bailey Leanne Higgins.
Judalyn Francois Van Zant.
Noah Holt.
Takaya Criddle.
Rachel Tosin Akinsawaje.
Nay Monet Johnson.
Sabrina Dawn Hackett.
Kyra Sanders.
Angela Carol Lopez.
Kevin Alexander Robinette.
Samuel Michael Clemens.
Allison K. Stevens.
Ashton Ray Carnes.
Faith Marie Mitchell.
Colton Joseph Helms.
Isaiah Cole Starks.
Logan Andrew Heinrichs.
Olivia Grace Scrivener.
Michael Heislin.
Albert Abiathar Naaman.
Lane Allen Fisher.
Deshaun Maye Stovall Brown.
Lane Allen Fisher. Autumn Eve Cox.
Tristan Grady Smith.
Ethan Hantz.
Jordan Daniel Voss.
Garrett James Gunyer.
Megan Campbell.
Caleb Hoff.
Aiden John Grantham.
Caden Tyler Ho.
Emily Faye Henderson.
Carter Blake Lubert.
Jade Marie Hattie Carbon.
Jacob Kyle LePage.
Stephanie Antonio Escajeda.
James Christopher Ray Helming.
Miko Deshawn Gaines.
Andrew Jacob
Antoine.
Dyer.
Tristan Antoine Wynn.
Jada Christine Foster.
Zion Michael Stavis Sovel.
Emily Noel Hauser.
William Russell Weed.
Hey, is this Blair or Blaine? Allison. Is this Blair or Allison Blair Fontaine.
Samantha Nicole Reams.
Brianna Diane Bartlett.
Justin Michael Williams.
Desiree Marie Gates.
Shani Elise Phillips.
Michael Shannon Davidson.
Abigail Nicole Nelp.
Megan Ann Green.
Mira Lane Perkins.
Connor Allen Long.
Nikolai Paschal.
Kanan Reeves Baker.
Catherine Michelle Blomberg.
Grace Eleanor Bailey.
Brian Angel.
Riley Carolyn Bohannon.
Ethan Orion Kirk.
Patrick Malone.
Caleb Alexander Rose.
Melissa Sky Elston. Brady David Gardner.
Benjamin Dylan Garriott.
Thomas Maxwell Hanrahan.
Samuel Dalton Jacob.
Bryson Page Floyd.
Harrison Gage Mobley.
Gabriel John Butcher.
Tyler Johnston III.
Noah Amari Muhammad.
Drew Nathaniel Tabor.
Simon Foster.
Anthony Johnson.
Dontavion Marshall.
Sydney Fout.
Jaden Edward Hantz.
This is the part that you've been waiting for, class of 2020. Your tassels were on the right. I'd like for everybody to go ahead and reach up and put them to your left. Want to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate with our class of 2020. I want to say one more time to you guys, class of 2020, I love you, we love you, and congratulations, you made it. The class of 2020. Let's give them another round of applause. Class of 2020, stand up.